Perang meme dan postingan hingga ancaman gugatan ke pengadilan mewarnai memanasnya hubungan antara dua perusahaan media sosial terbesar yaitu Meta dan juga Twitter. Hal ini menyusul peluncuran aplikasi microblogging Threads. Berikut laporan tim VOA.
Dalam waktu singkat, puluhan juta orang bergabung ke aplikasi baru Threads. Threads buatan Meta, induk perusahaan media sosial Facebook dan Instagram ini, langsung mendapat julukan calon Twitter killer, alias aplikasi yang berpotensi membunuh Twitter.
It's similar to Twitter, but I like the fact that it's not Twitter, like how it's run by Instagram.
I'd assume that people would end up migrating to Threads if like all the older alternatives that people keep on trying to popularize aren't going to work out, like Blue Sky and Mastodon and all things like that.
Sebagian analis menilai Meta diunggulkan karena memanfaatkan aplikasi yang sudah ada.
That's quite intelligent because basically the networks we already have and those we already follow or engage with on a platform like Instagram can be quickly, brought into bear rather than having to create a so-called ecosystem of users from the start.
Pemilik Twitter, Elon Musk, mencuit, kompetisi boleh-boleh saja, tapi ia menuding apa yang dilakukan Meta adalah bertindak curang. Pada hari pertama peluncurannya, Threads langsung mendapatkan sekitar 30 juta pengguna. Sebagai perbandingan, Mastodon membutuhkan waktu bertahun-tahun sebelum penggunanya menembus 10 juta pengguna secara total. Dan ini baru dicapai pada Maret tahun ini. Tapi bila dibedakan antara pengguna aktif dengan pengguna non-aktif, maka pengguna aktif Mastodon hanya sekitar 1 juta orang. Pada saat yang sama, beragam kebijakan Twitter era Musk, mulai blue check hingga pembatasan terakhir untuk memonetisasi pengguna, membuat banyak pengguna Twitter mencari mimbar alternatif.
It's hard to tell whether the upset and discontent is strong enough to make it a mass exodus or whether it will be somewhat of a slow erosion of Twitter by Meta and whether people will go there and stick around.
Belum lagi isu moderasi dan keluhan soal bullying.
So the bullying and the threats and the all sorts of content that I think people were hoping not to see on Twitter are making a comeback.
There are louder and more increased voices that are being amplified on Twitter that are more conservative. That's not necessarily good or bad, but that just means that there are going to be individuals who are existing Twitter users that don't want to be part of that environment and are looking for an alternative. And Threads is a very viable alternative to that conversation.
Tapi analis menilai terlalu dini memprediksi kematian Twitter di bawah Musk.
I think that there are a lot of people who really love the Twitter platform. And if he sort of were to let some of his personal ideals go and go back to the roots of Twitter as a information dissemination platform, reverse some of these monetization schemes, because I think none of them have worked and most of them have backfired.
Untuk sementara, bos Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, mengatakan Threads belum akan memonetisasi pengguna. Dari Washington DC, Nova Purwadi dan tim VOA.